Hello, all my YouTube friends. How are you guys and what are you up to today? It is a beautiful, beautiful day. It is hot, but I'm just taking it easy, relaxing here on my porch like I love to do, and just kind of taking everything in and having a nice, restful day. I'm actually going to be cleaning some of the white plastic drawers that we found curb shopping. I'm going to get those all cleaned up and looking like new. You can just never have enough of those things, guys. So I'm happy to find them, and they're pretty easy to clean. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Just kind of enjoying this day, listening to the birds, and that's about it. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me and let you guys see what I'm up to, and I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful day as well. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, friends, so here are the two plastic storage bins that we found on the side of the road, and these things are great, and I find so many of them. I actually have another one right over here that I found not too long ago as well. So that's 3 of these, and these are not cheap when you go to buy them. And you know, like this one's really not that bad at all. It's got a little bit of dirt. Haven't got to that one yet. These are or were worse. The tops, you know, I've already wiped down, so that's what I'm working on right now. And you can see it's just maybe they had them in their garage or something. But we're gonna clean up these bad boys, get them looking like new. It's very easy. I'm just using some of the stuff that I actually found. Actually, these I had bought a while ago, and you know I have a lot of this stuff on hand. So we're just gonna sit here and clean these up. It has been so hot that, I just haven't been able to go diving quite as much as I was before. So I'm going to be fixing stuff up and getting it ready. These I think we'll actually use, or my son will use for college. These just always come in handy, and you just can't have too many of them, I don't think. But anyway, guys, I'm going to clean these up, and then I'll show you what they look like when we're all done. They should look like new. Okay, guys, so I decided to move camp over here to my porch so I can just kind of sit here and clean. And you can see it is looking fab, all cleaned up. And so I'm just going to put it together, and there we go. I'm kind of taking it easy, catching up on some of my YouTube videos, watching my friends' videos, and just kind of enjoying the day. It's nice here in the shade. So, yeah. This is where I'm at. You know, as I'm sitting here and I'm cleaning these tubs, I was just thinking, I'm watching a lot of my friends, a lot of you guys, I'm watching your videos, and you know, I just have to say, I think it's so amazing. Don't you guys think it's so amazing? Like, I guess I didn't really think about the relationships and the connections and the family that you make on YouTube. It's really amazing. It's different than anything I've ever experienced. You know, I have a Facebook and I've connected with a lot of my friends that way, but I've made so many new friends, and YouTube is just so awesome to be able to share so many things and see so many things all over the world. And I'm so grateful that this has come into my life, and it's just made me a happier person. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to all of you. You know, the ones of you that don't have channels, I love you guys too, and I love seeing your comments. For those of you that have channels, I love all your channels. I try to comment as much as I can, and just know that if I don't comment, I'm still there and I'm giving you the thumbs up, and I support you guys, and I just love it. I love it. I love it. So that's my thought. Oh, I thought I would show you guys too. This is the beautiful like outdoor rug that I was able to get out of that dumpster. And this is the problem area. It's so small, and like, who cares? I love it anyway. So I just thought I'd show you that. It's perfect. I'm so grateful I found it. All right, guys, so this is my front, and I'm so torn on these. I don't even know what these things are called, but they're really beautiful when they're blooming, all these pretty purple flowers. And these have been here for 12 years. And one time, so at one point they were as tall as my railing. They were like up above my rail there. And then I thought like, oh my gosh, these things are out of control. I'm going to have to pull them out or something. But we ended up just cutting them really, really small. And that was probably 6 years ago or so, 5 years ago. You know, more, so they were more orderly, kind of like this. They were all just small circles. Made it nice and tidy. But I don't know, I kind of miss having them nice and tall. But in the meantime, it looks so out of control. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. And this tree, guys, this is so funny. This beautiful tree, and I love it. What happened was, this is a funny story. This tree was here, and it was having all sorts of issues. Bugs got to it. And so my husband and some of the neighbors actually dug it up, and they went deep in the ground, guys. Deep, 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 and got a lot of the root, but obviously not all of it, because lo and behold, this is what came back. And you know what? I kind of like it. I'm kind of thinking a free tree is for me. So we call it the upside down tree. And you know what? I don't care. I still like it, because we went out looking for trees to replace it, and they are not cheap, guys. And so I kind of still like this, although when it came back here, it like came back with thorns. So this thing is vicious. So it's probably like actually a weed tree or something. But I don't care. It was free and I like it. So anyway, I really should get back to cleaning my drawers, but I thought I would show you guys. And these pretty, pretty flowers. I have just so many flowers right now, guys. I'm just loving it. And, you know, here's these beauties. Let me get a better shot for you. They're just so beautiful. My pretty flowers hanging up there. This one here. And it has been so hot and so dry. But they are just hanging in there, showing me love for saving them. Alright, guys, I'm going to get back to work. Alright, guys, now I know in that last little clip there I was saying how it's been so warm and so dry. Yeah, well, that has changed. That was a couple days ago, and I never finished the video, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and put this ending on here for you. But soon after that dry day, boy, it has been raining and it hasn't stopped. But I thought I would bring you out here to my garden. It really is a hot mess, but I'm still loving it. I had an issue this year with the birds coming and eating the seeds out of my garden. It was pretty crazy, and you can see here that something has gotten to my leaves, and I keep seeing those white, like they look like butterflies or moths. So I'm not sure what's going on, and I see something weird here. So I don't know what's going on really on here, but hopefully they'll survive and we'll be all good. And my beans here are coming along nicely. These are this was a funny story too, because I had bought these last year. Last year I had pole beans and I loved them, and they grew up the trellises and they were so cool. And I thought that's what these were, but these are actually a bush variety, so these are not going to trellis. So I just have them here. They're coming along nicely. No beans yet, but they are doing well. So this is my first box. Then down here in my second box, see, I put my little one of my windmills I found here. And then these are all peppers. So a majority of these are the sweet peppers, and they are so beautiful when you get them. I just can't wait. I can't wait, but they are doing really good. Everything's really wet. It's been raining for days, guys. But other than that, then let's see. I think all of them are sweet peppers except for this one. This is a jalapeno. So I can't wait for these to start coming along. They are just now starting to get some little buds going. But these will get nice and big, and we had so many peppers last year, guys. The only thing I'm a little bummed about, and I may go and buy one if I have to, last year I got several tomato plants from the Buy Nothing group, and I just had so much fun with those, and they just produced like crazy. But I don't have any of those this year, so I'm a little bummed about that. Over here, now this is funny. These are just cucumbers, but last year they trellised up, and you know, I had cucumbers just hanging all over the trellis. This year they are wanting to come this way because they are wanting that sun, I think. So I'm not quite sure. I do see one down here that has attached that will probably trellis up. I may try, oh, and this one too. So I may have to, I don't know, I might try to get them, you know, and get them to trellis up, because just a couple days ago I planted some more. You can see down here I planted some more of the beans in the front, because I had planted stuff in the front, but the birds got to it. They were crazy. I've never had a problem with the birds before. I did have something that was digging holes through my bed last year, so I don't know if it was like a chipmunk, but this year it's birds. So I want to get a couple bird feeders, but around here there's so many birds that I swear, I bet you it would, if I filled up a bird feeder, it would be gone in one day. Not only that, but we have greedy squirrels too. But yeah, so these are my cucumbers. No cucumbers just yet, but from last year, man, it seemed like once they got to this stage, they kind of just took off. So I think pretty soon these are gonna start making me some cucumbers. And then down here, I actually was saving this because I wanted to put some pole beans or some tomato plants. This is where I had a cherry tomato last year, and it was amazing. But since I didn't ever get to it, I finally went ahead and planted a little something here. And you know what's funny? It's like a mystery for me, because I can't remember if this was a pumpkin seed or a sugar baby watermelon seed. I'll find out in a minute, because we're going to go over to my other beds and we'll see. And you know, I'm not a gardener, guys. I just do this for fun. So we'll see. I'll go look, because I have some other ones growing that are much bigger. This was just a afterthought, and hopefully we'll be able to get a pumpkin or watermelon off of it before it gets too cold. And then over here, guys, check it out. Now I've got to get to these quick because the birds will come. But look, I've got some raspberries coming on my raspberry bush. So awesome. And these are so good, guys. I'm so surprised the birds haven't got to them. So after I'm done making this video, I'm actually going to come and pick these red ones off, because I swear the birds see the red berries and they go for them. And my blueberries. Last year I hardly got any blueberries because the birds were very greedy. And here's my other little baby raspberry plants here. Now these spread, so I'm hoping to get more and more. I would love that. And you can see my yard is kind of sloped, and the water, we've gotten so much rain, it comes right through here, and that's why I have a big pile here of the mulch chips. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and spread them back out and fix that up. So, and then guys, look at this. I'm so excited about this. Look at these beautiful little apples that are coming on my apple tree. Now I just planted this last year, and I did not let it bloom. When I saw the little blooms, I pulled them off, because I watched a video saying that you're not supposed to really let it try to produce fruit in that very first year. So I don't know if these are actually going to get really big, or, you know, or if they're, I don't know. It's such a small little tree, so I'll be surprised if I get some big apples. But look how beautiful. I can't believe it. I just love it so much. I've always wanted to have fruit trees. I actually watch a lot of people that do like food forests, and I would love nothing more than that. I would love to have a food forest. And one day when my kids are done with school, we plan on moving somewhere and getting a lot of land. And I do plan on having some sort of a food forest. I would just love that. So that's my beautiful tree I love so much. And over here is my other one. And we're getting a few over here too. Now they still have a long time to produce these apples, so maybe they will be some good, gorgeous apples. I'm hoping, guys. Here's some more. So yeah, this just really excites me. I love them. Love them. And then down here, guys, this is actually a blueberry bush, but every year the rabbits come and they eat it. So every year it looks just like this. It's just one twig, but it's still alive and hanging in there. I really need to put like some fencing around it and protect it because it looks very healthy for the one little twig. All right, guys, then here we are. These are going to be the sugar baby watermelon plants. Now last year I just did big like Jubilee watermelon, and they were amazing. I couldn't believe it because I hear a lot of bad things about watermelons, that they're hard to grow, hard to get them sweet. But ours actually came out good. I think we got 4 or 5 really good watermelon that we were able to eat. And so I'm hoping that these smaller watermelon come out the same. They're doing good here. They're still small, but they're coming along. I don't know why this one's popping up so late in the game. And you know what? That looks like what I have planted in the other box. So maybe that will just be a watermelon plant. I think that's what it is, guys. If not, we'll be surprised. I told you I have a horrible memory. But that's okay, because every day's like Christmas over here in Mo's garden. And this, oh my gosh, you guys, this bed is a nightmare. So if you don't garden and you want to, let me tell you a little something. Don't get lazy like me and think, oh, this box will be fine. I don't have to dig out all the grass underneath it. It'll just die off. No, it doesn't. It grows through. So I have grass coming up all through my bed, and it is a pain. But these are my pumpkin plants, and I'm growing them because I want my kids to be able to have their own pumpkin for Halloween time right out of our garden. So that's what we're doing there. And I keep getting these weeds here. I think I saw somewhere that someone said you can actually eat these things. You guys know anything about that? I don't think I'd want to eat them, but someone said that. Anyway, so yep, these are my little pumpkin plants coming along. Hopefully they will do well. And this grass is driving me crazy in my bed. But what are you gonna do at this point? I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. Oh my gosh, you guys, you see this? Look at this. So it has been raining so much. Look at all that water. This is not good for my plant at all. So I'm going to dump this water out of here and see the bottom. There is a drain in this pot, but it must be clogged. So I'm going to have to look at that. This one is not like that. And look, we do have some berries coming. They are not ready yet, but they are coming. I can't wait for that. I'm going to have to put something over these too probably, or the birds will come to these as well. But oh my gosh, I need to fix this baby right now. It's drowning. So anyway, guys, yep, these are my blueberry plants. And that's pretty, I gotta save that thing. That's gonna drive me crazy. Over here is my compost bins, and I have not turned this like ooh, there's some sort of a bug flying at me. And look, spider web, spiders everywhere. I haven't turned this. But ooh, and I've got ants going on in there. But this thing was full a couple months ago, and so it is working. It's heating up, and it is getting smaller. So that's going to make some really good compost for my garden. So anyway, guys, it is hot. I'm sweating. I probably don't look pretty. But I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing what I'm doing when I'm not out diving. And I hope to make some more videos like this and just kind of talk to you guys and see what's going on, especially when it's raining and I can't get out to those dumpsters. You know, it's nice to talk to you guys anyway. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed seeing my garden. And until next time, bye friends.